everyone, suddenly the names of Jungkook and Taeyong BTS appear together in one, and this time it's not about past sentences but about the possibility of a new collaboration that makes armies around the world suddenly wake up in the middle of the night. Yes, you heard right. Two big names from BTS, two visual lines that have caught the attention of millions of eyes around the world, are rumored to be reuniting in one project. And not only that, reportedly they have just met an important figure who is not playing around. So, is it true that Jungkook and Taehyun will collaborate again? Or is this just a sweet rumor that ends in PHP? Relax, we will peel everything off until the end. From small signals, theories that emerge from the fandom, to the possibility of an important figure who is said to be the mediator of their meeting. So sit back, take a breath, and get ready to enter the world of K-pop theories that are sometimes more complicated than Korean drama plots. They are both the Magne line, aka the two youngest members in the group, and their dynamics are always the highlight in various moments. From silly moments backstage, warm interactions on variety shows, to the song Friends they sang together, everything has shown that they have a strong bond that is not only about working together but also about emotional connection. However, over time and with increasingly busy individual schedules, plus the military service phase that has begun, many feel that the interaction between Jungkook and Taehyung is rarely seen. Fans have speculated, starting from the issue of a strained relationship to the theory that they were deliberately arranged to focus on their respective solo projects. And when the rumors began to die down, suddenly, boom, a new issue emerged. They were rumored to have met privately, and reportedly, the meeting was not just for a casual visit. Several large fanbase accounts on Twitter/X and Korean communities such as the Koo and Pannate began to speculate. The name Bang Si-hyuk, aka Hitman Bang, the founder of HYBE, was immediately mentioned as the biggest possibility. The reason? Simple. If there is anyone who can bring together two artists of Jungkook and Taehyung's caliber in one room with the aim of collaborating, it's only him. But the theories don't stop there. Some also say that these important figures come from outside the K-pop industry. Some rumors say that they were invited by big figures from the international fashion world. Some even speculate the possibility of collaborating with global directors for film projects or large-scale global campaigns. Remember, these two names are not just singers but world-class brand ambassadors. There are many scenarios, but one thing that is common thread is, this meeting is most likely related to a big creative project, not just a regular reunion. If you follow the development of the Korean music industry, you must know that every solo release by BTS members always has a big impact. Jungkook with 7 and the album Golden was a global success with high rankings on Billboard charts, Spotify, and others. Meanwhile, Taehyung with the album Layover presented a more artistic and vintage approach but still powerful conceptually. Imagine if those two approaches were combined in one collaboration. Jungkook with his international pop appeal, Taehyung with a classy, jazzy, and retro feel. Not only would it be a great listen, but it would also be a statement that BTS are still a force in the industry, even when they're focused on individual projects. In theory, their collaboration could reach a wide spectrum of audiences, from old armies who miss the duo's dynamic, to new fans who are more familiar with their solo releases. And in terms of branding, could be a monumental moment that brings the world's attention back to BTS as a collective, even though they're still in the military. Okay, this is a big question. Technically, Taehyung and Jungkook are currently serving in the military. But, based on previous experiences with Jin and J-Hope, that doesn't mean they can't work creatively while in the military. Some projects can be prepared before their service, then scheduled for release while they're on active duty. And reportedly, this meeting took place before they officially entered the military. So it's not impossible that they've already prepared material, songs, or even music videos that are just waiting to be released. Some fans even found strange codes on social media, such as photos with ambiguous captions, songs playing in the background of IG stories, and even watches worn, which they said were clues that they would appear together in a project called VKOOK Project, short for V and Jungkook. The theory went wild, and as usual, the K-pop fandom has crazier investigative skills than the FBI. But wait, we're not done yet. Because when the rumor of the meeting started spreading, it wasn't just fans who were freaking out on Twitter. International media outlets were also starting to get their radars up. Speculative articles started appearing on platforms like Billboard, NME, and Koreaboo, discussing the potential collaboration with a serious angle. One journalist even went so far as to say, "If this project is real, it could be a new chapter for BTS as a group in transition." And what made things even wilder was the codes were getting clearer. For example, on the same date as the rumored meeting, fans noticed that Taeyong and Jungkook's Spotify accounts had minor updates at the same time. Photos, pinned song highlights, even small changes to their profile descriptions, all of which were considered connected signs. Then, a few days later, a post appeared from a stylist who had worked with BTS. In the caption, she simply wrote, "Two souls, one story. Coming soon." No names mentioned, no tags. But of course, the K-pop fandom never needs too obvious a clue to start building a theory. Now we're getting into the deeper realm, the strategic implications for HYBE and BTS as a whole. If it's true that Jungkook and Taeyong's collaboration was prepared before they entered the military, then we can say HYBE is playing a long-term strategy. This is no longer about releasing one song to trend, but part of a plan to maintain BTS's brand relevance during the military transition period. From a business perspective, HYBE knows that the two things fans are most looking forward to right now are a full BTS group comeback, real interactions between members that feel intimate and honest. And this VKOOK collaboration, if it happens, will encompass both. It will give the illusion of a small reunion, but with international-level production and promotion quality. Moreover, both Jungkook and Taeyong are global faces for various luxury brands. What does that mean? They are not just musical assets, but also representatives of Korean pop culture on a global level. And if these two big names appear together in one frame, the world's media will definitely bow down. Now, here's the most touching part. What does all of this mean for BTS's future as a group? Remember, BTS is more than just a K-pop group. They are a cultural entity, a symbol of a generation, and a global icon. But right now, they are in their most vulnerable phase since their debut. Military service, solo projects, the pressure of expectations, and the burden of being a living legend are definitely not easy. But small collaborations like this can be a very effective way to keep BTS's spirit alive. It's a reminder that even though they are walking their own paths, their common thread as a family remains strong. VKOOK in this context is not just about two people working together. It represents the hope that one day BTS will stand together again, stronger, more mature, and more ready for the next chapter. Many fans believe that collaborations like this are a form of indirect communication from the members to ARMY. Like a hidden message, "We're not done yet. Have you noticed?" Since the start of military service, many fans have felt like they've lost their way. Not because the members have disappeared from the radar, but because the BTS feeling has started to fade. Even though they're still active individually, there's still a void that can't be filled with anything. Because what makes BTS BTS isn't just their individual talents, but their chemistry and togetherness. And this is why the news of this VKOK collab has brought fans back to life. For some, it's not just about the song. It's about the reminder that their bond hasn't disappeared. That despite their military service, solo projects, and individual busy lives, they're still connected. And when two members who are known to have the deepest emotional connection, Jungkook and Taeyong, are suddenly rumored to be meeting and working together, it's the perfect cure for longing. For now, all we can do as fans or observers is prepare. Because if this theory is true, if the VKOK collab is actually released, we're not just going to witness a great piece of music. We'll witness emotional moments, rewritten history, and bright spots amidst the uncertainty of military service. And if this is just a rumor, no problem. Because rumors like this show one thing: the connection between Jungkook, Taeyong, and the public is still as strong as ever. Even stronger. So save your energy. Because if a teaser suddenly appears with two silhouettes, two voices, and one short sentence like "We're back," the internet could break in minutes. And one more thing, trust me, in the world of BTS, nothing is a coincidence.